Hey everybody, I wanted to start this video off by saying I'm recording this on my brand new camera, yeah! Okay, hey, so I'm really excited. I'm recording this all on my brand new camera. I'll tell you about that later. I want to get started in this video. On today's to-do list, I was going to do my Tipsy Easel tomorrow, but I realized my friend's going to be in town from Florida, and I really want to see her, and I want to hang out with her, and I want to do all that great stuff. So I'm going to do a little bit of tipsy talk tonight, because I don't have enough time for Easel. So tonight, I'm going to be cooking a pizza. Maybe two. I'm gonna cook two pizzas. No, one. I'm gonna do that one. I want margarita though. I'm gonna start with this one. And if this giant ass pizza doesn't satisfy me, I'm going to make that one. And I'm gonna be doing my hair tonight. So unfortunately, Giant was out of the bleach that I need to add more bleach to the hair that needs to be bleached. So I'm using Faria tonight for bleach, but I'm sticking with my good old Colorista for hair. I'm probably gonna combine these two colors. I have no idea yet, but I'm definitely using this one because tomorrow, even though I'm not working, I'm gonna be at work doing some video content for that. The color of the shirts that we're wearing is orange, so I figure I'm gonna go with orange because why not? We're welcoming summer, right? I'm gonna stop this right here. I'm gonna start my pizza. I'm gonna come back with a beer and talk to you all. All right, so I literally got one question during the time that I was cooking pizza. And it was from my friend Mark. Can I shave your eyebrows off and draw on new ones, but on a closer inspection, they are caterpillars? But I'm no artist, so it will just be squiggles with squiggle legs eating a green blob that people will have to interpret to be a leaf. You know what, Mark? You know what, I'm gonna say yes. Honestly, because I don't actually care what happens to my eyebrows. I'm not in a position to actually give a crap. At some point when I'm mentally prepared for that, yes. But I'm going to look up questions from the internet that weren't directed at me, but toward a different YouTuber. 50 questions you've never been asked. We're gonna click on that one because I doubt it. What's your favorite candle scent? This is actually a really good question, but it's not, I have never not been asked that question. That's the lie. There have been times where I haven't answered that question, but if you know me, you know that I love Yankee Candle. It is a really big problem. I don't remember if it's them that made it. I don't think that it was, because it wasn't part of their Mandel thing, but there's one called Leather. My friend Lauren has this candle, and honestly, it's amazing. It smells just like genuine leather, and it's amazing, and I love it, and I want it, and she got it from someplace in Pennsylvania. I don't know. Whoever you are, please send me one of your candles. All right, number 2, favorite female celebrity do you wish was your sister? I'd probably go with Emma Watson on that one. In all honesty, like, I know she's like everybody's female crush. Okay, next one is same celebrity, same question, but male. Chris Pratt, hands down. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? This is a really tough question for me to answer. If you had asked me in high school, I would have said I would have been married with 2 kids by now. Don't really care. In all honesty, I genuinely don't care when I get married. I've even hit a point where I don't care if I get married, just as long as I'm happy with my life. Number 5, do you know a hoarder? If you've seen any of my previous videos, you'll see a really weird looking fish on my wall in the back. That's from 2nd grade. Honestly, it's been on my wall for years, and I've just never gotten rid of it, and I think at this point, it's kind of just more of an impressive thing to keep around. And if I have that, you know I have other things that I can probably get rid of. Number 6, can you do a split? I could, can't now. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? I don't remember this shit. I was probably like 6, maybe 7, I don't know, maybe younger than that. Are we talking about training wheels or without training wheels? Because that's also another question. Number 8, how many oceans have you swam in? I think really 1. I think I've only been in 1 ocean. That's gotta change. Maybe 2. I think really only 1 though. How many countries have you been to? Great question. Is anyone in your family in the Army? Currently? I don't think actually ever. I'm gonna say currently and just say no. What would you do? What would you name your daughter if you had one? In all honesty, I've always loved the name Melanie. If I had a son, I'd probably name it Alexander. Alex. What's the worst grade you got on a test? This pizza is surprisingly good. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? You know, I watched TV way more than I should have, so I genuinely can't remember. I love all the old cartoons, and that's probably what it was. Like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck and all that, all the Looney Tunes was probably my favorite, as well as Tiny Toons. All the Saturday morning cartoons were amazing in the 90s. And if you remember, there was a Free Willy animated series. There was Street Sharks was a big one for me. Obviously, the Power Rangers and Pokemon were like number one. There was a show called Amazing Animals. I think it was a Disney thing. I can't remember if it was Disney or not. It was a Saturday morning thing. It was Amazing Animals. I would watch it before I would go to bowling. And I even had the CD-ROM for it, and I loved that whole thing. It was amazing. What did you dress up as on Halloween? I was a pirate. I got a really great jacket for it. There's the fish in the background that you can probably see. This is what I do with my hair when it goes up for bleaching. I did get a few more questions. I got a question. That guy in your cast when you did hair, the cute one who dropped out, can I have his number? No. He's too cute for you. How glad are you that Glenn forced you to start your channel? It's just become stressful, man. I have to sit here, I have to make YouTube content. Do you know how stressful that is? God damn, that hurts, man. How humble is your friend Glenn? He's probably one of the most humble people I know. Like, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, he never once talks about himself. He doesn't sit here and say things like, God, I wish people could view my channel. Nobody ever subscribes to my channel. Those were all Glenn, of course, naturally, right? But he did give me a real question at the end here. What's something that made you smile today? My job, you know, stresses me out every now and then, but I'm very happy. I have a really great time. I've made a family there, and I'm kind of really happy about it. Glenn, to answer your question, a lot of my day made me smile. After work, I got to see my friend Diane, who just came back from New York. She brought back, I don't know if you can see it, but she brought back a little token from New York for me. So she was up your way, Glenn. She came back down today. She got to see Hamilton, and her talking about it kind of made me smile. A lot of things made me smile today. Taking a nap today made me smile. Driving around in the rain made me smile. I got to drive through the park today, and I haven't been there in a long time, and now that it's starting to get warm out, I can start going back out there and kayaking again. Today was a good day. As stressed as I got during work a little bit, I am very happy with how today went. Another thing that made me smile, National Bohemian. Can't hate Natty Bo, even though there's a lot of hate for Natty Bo. Playing with my camera today, you have no idea how happy I am to have this camera. I can go on and on about things that made me smile today. It's amazing. The class that I'm taking right now, Psychology of Play, has been great. So thank you for the great question, Glenn. That actually, your questions made me smile. I'm really happy, thank you. I'm really excited. My friend Maddie's coming in tomorrow. I'm gonna be going out with her. She's coming in from out of town. Yeah, yes, I'm so excited. I get to sleep in tomorrow too. Another thing I'm excited about, I get to fucking sleep in. I'm so excited. I'm waiting for this all to settle in now. It's gonna be a late night for me because it's already after 9:30 and I'm just starting the whole dyeing process. I'm trying a new color combo. For those of you who follow Colorista, this is actually tangerine mixed a little bit with the color mixer. To give it a little bit more brightness of orange. This is not the teal I was using. This is still in its package, but I'm using the aqua. I'm so beyond full right now, you guys don't even know. So, what I could do right now is I could do a sketch for you guys.